Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video I'm going to be taking another look at the Lego Technic Monster Jam Toro Loco set. This is set number 42135. It has 247 pieces and I paid $20 for this set. Now, I've already done a video building and reviewing the main model here, the Monster Jam Monster Truck model, but like some of these other Lego Technic Monster Jam sets, this set is a 2-in-1, so if we look at the back of the box, we can see the alternate build here. This box calls it a Rock Racer. So in this video, I'm going to take apart the main build and I'm going to put together this alternate build here. So, while I disassemble this Monster Jam monster truck and while I build that alternate model, I will speed the video up and then I'll slow it back down to review the alternate build for this set. So, until then, enjoy! Okay, so while we are going over the disassembly of the Monster Jam Toro Loco set and the build of the alternate model for this set, I wanted to take a moment to say thank you for watching and for all of that stuff. I appreciate it. And then to say that if you like this video, please consider clicking on that thumbs up and giving it a like. And if you like the other videos on my channel, please consider clicking on that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future. I have a ton of stuff in the works that I'm really excited about, and I hope you are too. And if you are, clicking on that subscribe button is a great way to show support, and it helps my channel grow and reach new audiences and tons of other stuff, so it really means a lot to me, so thank you very much. And now back to the rest of the build portion of this video for the alternate build of the Lego Technic Toro Loco, the Rock Racer model, and then on to my review of the alternate build for this set. Okay, so that is this Rock Racer alternate build for the Lego Technic Monster Jam Toro Loco set. I didn't think I was going to like this one. I thought it was going to be a little bit too similar to some of the other ones, namely the crocodile buggy and the off-road buggy from the Gravedigger and the Dragon, but I actually do really like this. It's kind of a mix between the two, and I'll grab them just so we can kind of compare them. So crocodile buggy, quite a bit longer, and the off-road buggy is a bit shorter, and just they have enough differences about it that it doesn't bother me too much. So this is surprisingly pretty nice. It uses the pieces well. You can see here are all the leftover pieces. So a couple of these beams here and this beam as well. That's kind of that off color. It didn't use much of that off color at all. Mostly just stuck to what I think is orange here, which is fine. All of the stickered pieces are used, okay. I mean, this one has a sticker on it, so not that one, but we do have the Monster Jam one at the back here, a couple stickers there. These beams down here have the Toro Loco written on them. I thought it was interesting. This build has a lot of asymmetry just because of the pieces that were made up in the original. So we do have a sticker piece there and a different piece here. And those beams are actually totally different sizes and stuff. So there was a lot of interesting stuff going on back here at the beginning that really differentiated this from some other builds. It wasn't straightforward. And even the kind of like engine here part that uses like the teeth from the main model. I don't know if I have a good way of showing this, but the build for that is also very asymmetric and kind of off centered a little bit, but then ends up looking centered and really great once it's all done. So that was a surprise too. And I always welcome stuff like that. I feel like it adds a little more character to the build and makes things a little more challenging. You can see back here, there's some differences there as well. So I really like that. I appreciate that in the build. Like the other ones, this does have the pullback functionality. So that's great. Covers up the pullback thing pretty well. Does still use those big fender pieces here, which is nice, but this does feel like a really complete model in my opinion. So I really like this. It's sleek and it's pretty good. So I'm a pretty big fan of that. It uses these shock elements up here, or these tube elements that look like springs up at the front, which is nice. Maybe a little exhaust here, and the whole like cage and where you would sit in this feels pretty good, and actually feel like the way that these curves in here, it feels like more like a dash than some of the other ones have. So that's very nice. Of course, it still maintains this beam up at the front. The pullback action, I don't think there's really any rake to this, but it looks like there is a little bit. It looks like the back wheels are about one whole lower than the front wheels, so the back of the vehicle here is higher than the front of the vehicle, so a little bit of a rake there, which is fine. Could see it from the back. Looks pretty cool, I would say. It's very solidly built, and it's a nice alternate build. It's not my favorite. There are ones I like more, but it's still pretty good, and it's different enough. So when I started with the Dalmatian alternate build, and it was so different because it was this race truck. It was very different from the main build, very different from all the alternate builds. And the Crocodile Buggy from the Dragon set is like that too. I think the Megalodon Ultimate, the low racer, is a bit different, and the off buggy thing. But the race truck is the first one I started with, and then I went to the Dragon one, the Crocodile Buggy. And I went into these thinking that we were going to get really distinct, really diverse, and varied alternate builds. And in some ways we do, and in other ways there are some similarities between a few of them. So that's okay, but I kind of started on one that was maybe the most different, or the two that were the most different. But yeah, this is still pretty great. And, you know, the low racer from the Megalodon set is pretty unique as well. But this fits in that lineup, I think, pretty well. And it's another great toy. And as far as this set as a whole goes, it's pretty solid. It's, you know, all of these Monster Jam sets that I built have been good value, fun build experience, great toys, and they look pretty nice too. So I've had a lot of fun putting them together and talking about them. And I would love to, you know, play with these and share these with somebody else and have a whole monster truck, I don't know what they call them, derby, show, race, whatever it is. And this is another great entry into those that line of toys, of that line of Technic sets. So really nice. I'm a big fan. If you like this video, consider giving it a like, and if you like the other videos on my channel, maybe consider subscribing so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future, including more Lego Technic, more vehicle sets, and then just tons of other Lego sets of all different shape and size and price point and piece count and tons of different stuff. So click on that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming Lego videos. And if you want to support this channel, the best way to do that is over at the SoBricks Patreon, which is patreon.com/SoBricks. Where over there, by joining for as little as $2 a month or $5 a month or $10 or whatever, you get access to all my videos early, access to exclusive videos, access to some like Q&As and live streams and giveaways and different stuff over there. And you can get your name at the end of my videos as kind of a credits section for supporters. So every little bit helps, and I'm very, very thankful for everybody who gives and who watches and who likes and comments and subscribes. Please continue to do all of that. It means a lot to me, and I really appreciate it. So thank you very much. And with all of that said, until next time, thanks. Bye.